Hello, 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 everyone. How are we doing today? We are just getting started on another day of stitching. We have some confetti that we need to wrap up, and then we'll be moving into this square right here. So I am going to go ahead and get started. We're starting with one, and it's a one-off stitch. So we do have quite the confetti. Oh, sorry, Ika. Annette's home, so I don't have to do the text to wifey when she's home, which is good. But I do have hydration and food. Ika, we gotta get you a gift sub from someone or from me. Okay, let's throw in one little stitch right here. Oh, and welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Hey Katie, how's it going? How are you today? We've got 3032. I forgot to charge my headphones last night, so my headphones are plugged into the computer, so I have to be careful how I move my head or I'm gonna yank the headphones out. So that's fun. Yay, that's right. Happy birthday, Katie. I hope it's going well so far. Hey, Brian, how are you doing today? I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, next up we have 935. Hey, blue-eyed cat, how are you doing today? Looks like that one came out there. Okay. Oh, I hope the birthday party was fun, Brienne. Hey, I'm sorry your foot's still blue. Hopefully you'll be walking fine soon without pain. Blue-eyed cat, you're tired. Well, at least you're done washing the walls now and you can start painting soon. I'm sorry, Aika. Hopefully it won't be bad soon. I'm glad to hear the party was fun, Brienne.
Hi.
Megan Louise Crafts, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Say hello if you're interested in chat or enjoy lurking in the background, but I appreciate the follow. Okay. Oh, awesome! Well, welcome over. I am also streaming on TikTok at the same time. I appreciate you transferring over to Twitch. That's a lot of birthday parties, Brienne. I don't go to a ton of birthday parties anymore. Okay, 935 is going away. We're pulling out the last color for this square that we're working on. And I believe it only has 3 stitches, so that's nice and easy. Oh, that's cool, Megan. I also have a YouTube channel. Is it okay if I call you Megan, or do you prefer Megan Louise? Awesome. Welcome, welcome. And we also have a Discord channel that is lots of fun. There we go. That time we snapped it. I know how to do other crafts besides cross stitch, but cross stitch is all I do on stream. One cousin turned 8 on the 20th and the other turned 13 yesterday. That's cool. Sounds like you have a lot of cousins, Brienne. What kind of crafts do you do, Megan? 4 is a lot to handle, but those are 4 good ones. Okay, so let's talk about what our plan is going to be here. Let's look around a little bit. Okay, so that goes that way. So if we have enough floss, we're going to do 453 next. Oops. And we're going to try to get all of it, including the ones going down the bottom, and then get those to the right. The next we have E, which has a little bit. 20 doesn't have a ton. 611 doesn't have a ton. 3031 doesn't have a ton. So yeah, we're in a confetti zone, and apparently a stitch that I missed, which is fun. That is 318. So the next row, we don't have a ton of stuff going on. Pot stickers and spring rolls for dinner. Sounds awesome, Erica. Okay, let's go back to it and get going with 453. These. Like, my headphones aren't charging. Sorry, I just bumped the camera. Hey, Cass, how's it going? I need my headphones to charge. Okay, now they're charging. Did music stop? Music must have stopped. Testing. No sound. Oh, of course I had to mess up the sound things. Like I do. Lasai. Lasai. And my pretzel rocks does not want to reload. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Nope, still not loading. Fun. Fun. So we're a little out of music right now. My apologies. Let's get this threaded and started, and then I will try to see what's going on. That still hasn't reloaded. How was your live stats, Cass? How many stitches did you get done? Okay. This pretzel rock's not working. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. 412 today. That's a good amount. I don't normally get quite to 412. There we go. Cool, except it still doesn't want to work. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the music back. It's like pretzel rocks. Something weird keeps happening. And that's the music app that I use. Okay, I think we got it. Desert Tarantula Arts, I hope you can get Stitching too. If Sassacast, it feels like it's been a bad tech week for everyone, because even Pick Stitch was having some technical problems this week as well. So maybe there's just like some weird magnetic thing that's jacking up all of the tech. Okay. Let's mark those off. For some reason, I thought it would be a really good idea to wear my new sweatpants under these bright lights, and I am melting. So during the next break, I will be getting up to take care of that problem. Sweatpants plus hot lights do not equal a happy flea. Okay, now we're gonna travel down a wee bit, and that's gonna get stitched over. So it's not a big deal that it's not running under a ton of stuff. I'm gonna change it. I liked the pop we were listening to yesterday. So does anyone have any exciting plans for the day today? The wifey is off to a pool party, even though it's raining, and my excuse for not going is that I'm hanging out with y'all. So thank you for being my excuse not to go to a pool party that I don't want to go to. Mexican food, margaritas, and candle making. Awesome. We had Mexican food for lunch. And then we're having Italian for dinner. Even?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I know. I love you.
Mwah.
Okay. Bye, babe.
What
Huh?
do I ask?
Just go up front and tell them there's a cake for you, that Vanessa has it. So probably just let the Sims run. That's not a terrible day. I am probably just gonna sit here and stitch for as long as I can. Trying to get as much done as possible. So if I can stitch until the wifey gets back, that would be fantastic. I knew that thread came off the needle. It's doing okay. There's a little tiny scab left, and the little tiny scab that is left is right at the spot where I grab the needle when I'm pulling it through on the back. So the more confetti there is in an area, and the more I have to pull the needle through the back, the more it starts to hurt. But I think I'm starting to miss it now. I think it's closing up a little bit, so I might be able to go for a little bit longer. $4.53 gets put away. Yeah, it's almost fully healed. Luckily, oops, I did not mean to put that away, but I'm not going to pull it back out. We'll get to it when we get over there. And then we've got a bunch of confetti to get done real quick. 822. Yeah, it's almost healed. There's just one little sensitive part that's annoying. Don't cut your fingers off on a mandolin, y'all. It's not fun. Okay, let's see. What's the most efficient way to get all of this? I think we're gonna do another one-off right here. Hey, Magpie, how's it going, Fran? How was your little excursion? I was planning on stitching more last night. And then, my wife came home and was having such a terrible day, we decided to go over to my best friend's house and order pizza and swim in their pool. So I did not get any more stitching done last night. But I do love and appreciate having those friends that you can just invite yourself over to their house and they're not going to be upset about it. Yeah, it was a great summer Friday night. Definitely improved Annette's mood, which was the goal. Nope, not supposed to go there. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it was a nice chill Friday night. So we've got these ones kind of zigzagging diagonally down, and then 2 horizontal, then a 1 double hop 1. So let's clear that out. There we go. So we've got 2 vertical. Sorry, I keep saying horizontal when I mean vertical. My brain works. Now we have a 1 double hop 1. And then tomorrow is the football match. Go Liverpool in the morning. And then I should be able to stitch for the rest of the evening, afternoon. Would y'all prefer an earlier live or a later live tomorrow? Okay, marking that off. And then we're gonna move down and get these 3 down here at the bottom. Okay. Oh, thank you for the hydration break, Aika. Okay, I will hop on live after we get back from the football match, which will probably be like, if the match starts at 8:30, it'll be 11, like 2 hours earlier than this, maybe 3 hours earlier than this. Wait, oh, that didn't get marked off. Interesting. Okay, so we got those, and then we actually came down here. Oh, and got all of those and didn't mark them off. Interesting. Y'all let me not mark off stuff and didn't catch me. So just so y'all know what is going on my end, I have turned off the stream duration being in front of me, so I am not going to know when ads are coming up until they tell me that ads are coming up. And I'm hoping that will just help me stitch longer by me not knowing how long I've been stitching. I just stitch until I feel. And if that works for us, then what I'll do is I will set a timer so that once I've stitched until like 6 p.m. during the week, because that's when I need to get off during the week, I'll have an alarm that goes off like 10 minutes before. And then that's when we know we gotta start prepping for a raid. So we'll see how it goes. I feel like sometimes like I end up watching the clock and then both feeling guilty and tired at the same time because I'm not stitching longer. So it's the same thing with turning off viewers. Like I also can't see how many viewers on either TikTok or Twitch. So if you want me to know you're here, you got to tell me that you're here, because otherwise I got no idea. And I did fix the lurk command and the shout out command. I did some command fixing yesterday when I was pretending to work. I need to start a StitcherX honeydew list for all the things that I come up with that I need to fix during the live. So I watched like, yeah, those metrics totally mess with your head all the time. I've had viewers off for a long time. But the time one, I think, messes with me more. I watched 20 minutes of a Real Housewives show last night, and it's the most I'd ever watched of one of those shows, and now I understand why. I don't hate much of anything, and I'm not going to say that I hated that show, but I came pretty darn close to not deeply unenjoying it. It's not often I deeply don't enjoy something. Oh, Erica, thank you for the stretch. Pull this through. Good stretch. Okay, now, nope. Yep. So now I'm just kind of filling in the confetti of 20. I'm probably gonna do like 3 or 4 stitches only, just the ones that are in the top 2 rows, because those are the ones that are gonna have the biggest impact on me in the future, or the nearest future, I should say. Okay, and now we're gonna tie this off. Megan, you're working on a huge Christmas-themed cross-stitch? That's cool. I am not the biggest fan of Christmas. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this last one over here, which is mostly out of the camera for you guys. But it's just one stitch, so I'm not gonna move the camera. I'm just gonna bust it out super fast. Megan Louise, you should join our Discord and post images of it in the Needlecraft channel for us to ooh and ah over and celebrate. Thank you, Erica. Feel like it's going a little bit slow. But it's also because I'm not looking at the time, so I'm not like stressing about how many stitches I've had done in a certain amount of time either. I saw that. Awesome. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. Which, speaking of, welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here. I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat. Okay, we've got 1 here and then 2 over here, so we're gonna tie off and go get those. Looks like there's a lot of change happening right here, so that's why the confetti is so extreme. I can't wait for this fresco to be over, because I feel like this fresco, like looking at the images, is like one of the hardest. And it's like not even a fun Bible story. Have fun, Katie. Have a great birthday. I hope you have a blast, friends. Okay, we're cutting that off. Wrapping this back up. 611 gets put away. We've only got 2 more colors in this row, and then we'll discuss our plan for the next row. 3031. Oh, perfect. I only need one. That'll be lovely. There. And we're going to tie it off. $3031 gets put back away. We got the last one for this row. Is going to be 318, and it's a stitch that I missed. So I just got to go back and pick it up. Ah, and of course I have to cut a new length for it. This might be too chill for me. I'm having musical ADHD today. Okay. Now we've just got this one little one right here. And there we go. Okay, so we're starting a new row. Let's see what we got going on here. We've got 3743, which has a little bit of confetti. Then we've got 543, which we can actually probably get quite a decent amount on. Then we've got 818, which only has 3. We're getting into some fun orangey colors, or maybe not. 975 has 3 in the area. 3857 has 2. A has 1. 225 has 1. Yeesh. We're gonna be going a little while before we get out of some confetti. So let's go ahead and get started with 3743. Okay, got those 3 done. And we're gonna tie off. Let's mark those off on the pattern keeper. Then we are gonna move down here and get those. Actually, first, let's get this one over here. Just so future Felicia doesn't have to deal with it. Okay, got that one done. Now we're moving over here, back on the screen. Hold it through. I hate it when I do that. That's like one of the things that I know slows me down a little bit is that I'm regularly having to run back through on the back. We've got 2 in this row. Tension is killing me. I need to have Miss Babs come over and help me with this. Two, 1. Oh, now we gotta do some counting. Yay. You know what? No, we're just gonna tie off. I don't feel like counting that right now. Feel like I might miscount, and it's not on our have to do list. So we are gonna keep moving. Okay, so we're putting 3743 away. Then we are pulling out 543. We'll see how much floss we have. There's a decent amount right there. So let's see how much floss we got. Oh, it's a new length. Okay, so we've got one here, and another one right beneath it. Sorry, we're doing these lighter colors. I know they're a little harder to see sometimes. Though I've heard they're easier to see now with this setup than they used to be. Okay, and then we've got one more stitch right here. And because it is within 20, which is technically my rule, and it's going to get stitched over, I'm going to travel all the way down here instead of tying off. Because a good chunk of this will be getting stitched over soon. Which means it'll be plenty secure even if I accidentally snip it in the future. And then we're going to travel over here. It's not the most efficient use of floss, traveling that far, but for 2 stitches, I feel like it was worth it. My floss efficiency is 1000% mood and laziness determination, whether or not I want to be quick or be precise. Because I feel like in a dream stitcher's world, you wouldn't travel more than 3 or 4 stitches ever. And I just feel like that is so much tying on and off in this piece. Okay. We've got one more here. And then we're moving to these 3 vertical ones. And we've got one off to the right. And 2 down. And like 4 down. Okay, let's see what the damage is. Should actually bring us up quite a bit. Yeah. There's one more little lonesome one down here. I'm glad I looked. Okay, we'll tie that off. $543 gets put away. it goes up here. Okay, next. Ooh, wrong one. Next up, we have C, which is 818, and there's 3 of that. And they're all going to involve traveling, I believe. Let's see how much floss we have. 818 we don't use very much. Thank you for the hydration break, Aika. Sats, if you're still here, have you ever been hate rated? Okay, we got one there, and then we're going to tie off. Okay, so we're going to have ads starting soon. I will take a break when the ads come up. What is Discord and TTS? You got follow botted. That's no fun. I have not, knock on wood, I have not had either of those things happen yet. Siri bot. Okay, I'll look into it. Oop. Oh no, that is terrible. I don't have my Discord set to read out messages. I don't think. Yeah, I don't have my Discord and Twitch that connected. Yeah, read aloud redeems. That makes sense. Oh, thanks, Aika.
Can you let me see inside? I've been pulling teeth, lips locked, hands tied, tugging at your sleeve all night. I know your walls are tall, built like a barricade. Each time you hesitate,
Okay, and we're back. Where was I? Pretty sure I was tying this off. Yeah. I ran and changed real quick, so I'd be a little bit more comfortable sitting here for a little bit longer. Sweatpants, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I do know what I was thinking. I was thinking they were new and I wanted to wear them. 975 is up next. It's kind of this pretty burnt amber color. Oh, that's a long strand. Yeah, I don't know why it runs some people's ad breaks at different times. It's very odd.
Take me where I wanna go, yeah. Take me where I wanna go, yeah. Tonight is the night. Tonight is the night. Take me where I wanna go, yeah. Tonight is the night. With you, baby, baby, baby. It's not meant to be, see, it's not meant to be. I'm riding with you, baby, baby, baby. It's not meant to be.
Okay. Got those three done. Tie that off. Working on this little snake right here. 975. Okay, up next we have. Come on. 3857. Sneaky little snake. Well, there's a couple of snakes in this one. I can see part of 3 of them at least. I mean, you guys can't because you can only see that one because it's so close. But yeah, this whole fresco that I'm working on right now is full of snakes because it's Moses and the bronze serpent, in which people were walking in the desert with Moses, and there were a bunch of snakes, and they got afraid of the snakes and were calling out to God for help. And then God turned Moses' staff into a bronze serpent, and all of the snakes leave them alone. Whole story. Don't go there. To check and see if the dog was still sitting where she's supposed to. I don't believe that's the origin of it because I thought it had something to do with Hermes, yeah. Yeah, I thought it had something to do with one of the Greeks. Wasn't sure which one. I had that initial thought too, and when I get to stitching that part, you're gonna think that again. Because that part, it definitely looks like the medical symbol. Oh, pattern keeper. You're frustrating me. There we go. So frustrating when technology won't read your mind and you're using it wrong. Amber, what do you mean? How did I get the canvas on the frame? It's on what's called a scroll frame. I love Assassin's Creed. One of my favorite video game series. Though I haven't played a bunch of the new ones. I was super into them up until 5, and then 5 royally blew, and 3 blew too. Oh, I just remember there was a new Bethesda game that came out on my phone. It's a very large scroll frame. It's the largest scroll frame I could find. I'm so behind in my video game knowledge. I was watching a streamer. I'm trying to like get better about watching streamers and networking with people and not just like streamers that are streaming like arts and crafts, even though I'm still like trying to network with them too, obviously. But I was watching this person play Plants vs. Zombies in speed mode, like for a speed run, and I was like, I love Plants vs. Zombies. Oh, it's such a great game. It's one of my all-time favorites. Next, we got 225, also as a one-off. Plants vs. Zombies for life. If you haven't played, 10 out of 10 recommend. I think it's better than Dave the Diver. Mig Pie if you haven't played it. Cute zombies are always worth it. Ooh, gotta rotate my frame the other direction. Let's tighten it up. There we go. It's a lot of fun. It's a tower defense game that has lanes instead of like trails. And all the zombies do different things and you need different things to kill them, and it's very cutesy. And also has a guy named Dave in it. So there's that. Apparently I like games with guys that are named Dave. I think it's better than Dave the Diver. Dreamlight Valley was fun. I played it when it first came out for like 40 hours and then I got bored. It's very different than Dave the Diver. It's hard to compare them, but I definitely put more hours into Plants vs. Zombies than I did into Dave the Diver. But I think Bethesda had a new mobile game that came out today or is coming out soon that I wanted to check out. Because I deeply enjoyed Fallout Shelter. And it sounds like this one is kind of like Fallout Shelter meets Elder Scrolls, which I am also very much here for. Little adjust. Hi. Oh, hi, Five Stitcher. How you doing today? Okay, we are gonna move the camera over a little bit because we are gonna be doing some stitching over here in this zone. Yeah, that's not. They don't. The Switch doesn't have regular PVZ. I mean, you can get PVZ on your phone because I have Plants vs Zombies 1 and 2 on my phone. But it's definitely a PC game. I don't know what was available on the Switch. I played mine on the iPad. Yeah, it's available as an app. I played the crap out of mine on the iPad. Ah. Lasai. Just realized I hadn't moved my needle minders in quite a while. They were all over far away. This song sounds like one Alexis from Schitt's Creek would make. Like, is that maybe a mean thing to say? I'm glad someone else feels that way too, Big Pie. My sister was mildly insulted when I told her that I think she is Alexis in our family, which is fair. I'm definitely the David. I have told y'all before that my family are pretty much the Roses from Schitt's Creek. Right? Wish I was exaggerating. Okay, next up we have 780. Looks like we're gonna do about 5 stitches of 780. And 780 is up here. It's kind of this ambery color. Every time I say amber, it makes me want to watch Jurassic Park. Such a, like, it's not a necessarily a weird association, but like a weird thing that my brain instantly jumps to. Y'all, I only need 5 more followers on Twitch to make it to my next goal. Like, we are killing it on follower growth, and if you're watching and you haven't followed yet, I would really appreciate a follow. Did I do the welcome after coming back from break? I can't remember. Raise your hand if you haven't heard my welcome and want to hear it. We're gonna let y'all opt in or opt out of this one. Oops, I didn't move my camera back over. There we go. Opt out. Does anyone opting into hearing the welcome? Okay. I'll just wait and play it again after the next break. Oh, I did forget to do something though. Okay, we're good. We don't need to hear it. One of the tips that PickStitch gave me was to branch out of the makers and crafting category, because this could also be art, it could also be just chatting, and it could also be IRL. Like, it qualifies for all of those. I mean, it most accurately fits makers and crafting, but it also fits those ones too. So I gotta remember to change my quote-unquote game during my stream. Sasscast, have you tried changing genres? What is your experience with it? $400. Single off for 400. And then 6 there's a little bit of, so that's gonna be kind of nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to, like, change it up. Because makers and crafting, I like it, but it's a very small category. Okay. It's good to know. Knock on wood, I haven't had any bad experiences yet streaming. So I'm pretty okay with that. Okay, so we're just gonna do this chunk of 782, which is like a pretty yellowish. see if we can get all of that done. Okay, so we just did a 2-hop 1. And now we're gonna do 3. We're gonna go back the other way and complete the stitches. Then we're gonna move down and over 1 and do 2 so it lines up with the rightmost 782 stitch. We've got 2 vertical. We're gonna over to the right and stitch, or sorry, over to the left and stitch 1, and then 1, 2, and then one last one of 782. And we're gonna mark all of that off. Our next color is going to be 3 stitches of 301. We tie off 782. Okay, 782 is gonna get wrapped up. And put away. And next up we have 301. And we may have just enough. It's gonna be tight to get these 3 stitches done, but we're gonna try it. Gonna go for the gold. See what we can do. I think we can do it. Okay, so that's 1. And then we got 1 over here. Oh, we may just have enough. We'll see if we can travel to that last one. Fortunately, that last one isn't technically in the area we're working in, but I'm still gonna try to get to it. Oh, it's very tight, but I think I can do it. If not, I will loop finish, but I think we have just the smidgen of enough. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that one. Tie off. Put 301 away. And then we've got 53859. Well, gee Willie, this song here is a toe tapper. Okay, so we're gonna do two down. And then move down and over and do another two down. It's kind of dusty rosish color. And then we're gonna go around the back and slide under some floss to get to here. Okay, mark those. Oh, I definitely have the wrong button selected there. And I think we got a couple of one-offs. Come on. Select the one I want, please. There we go. Oh, not really. We got a couple of those. Okay. I see you, 5. I see you. Okay, 3859 is getting put away, and we're pulling out 5. Let's see how much 5 we got here. Okay. Okay, and I'm just gonna travel it. I need to send a texty to my wife real quick. Please excuse me. Oh, thanks for the hydration break, Jensen. We're having an estate sale for my mother in 2 weeks. And I guess someone at the party my wife is at might be interested. Have a good night, Ika. It's been wonderful to have you, friend. Jensen, thank you for the hydration break. I'm going to do that right now. Lovely, thank you. I was traveling. Did I? Nope, I didn't run under. Got distracted by the misses. Jensen, thank you for the posture check. I just readjusted, so that was good timing. Hey, Wolfie Bun Bun, how are you doing today? Okay, and now we're gonna move down. I'm glad you're okay, Wolfie Bun Bun. Okay is something. Okay, let's see what we've got going on, because there's our 4 5s that I want to get to on the right hand side, but there's actually a bunch going down too, so I think I'm just gonna keep working on these ones going down until I'm out of floss, and then I'll leave those ones up there for later. I can't always help Future Felicia. I'm hanging out here with y'all, so that must mean I'm doing great. You all always put me in a better mood, no matter what type of mood I'm in when I start. It's part of why I enjoy hanging out with y'all so much. Okay, now we're gonna hop down to take this one out. Over to the left and take this one. Then we're gonna move down, so we're diagonally off of these ones down here. Get this one that's like a 9 in the middle of those 7, which will make it an 8 little block. Oh, that's awesome, Jensen, Angel. You know I have them all on YouTube as well. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Personally feel like that would be too much me, but that's just my personal opinion. We may have enough floss to finish this one. Bingo. Good, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, 5 is getting put away. And then we are bringing out 436, which there's a good little chunk of in here. And how do I want to handle this 436 is the question. And I think what I'm going to do is start with this one here, go to these two, come down to these 3, get that one, then these 2 up, and those 2 up is how we're going to do that. And that is going to be 436. Oh, good. I'm glad that worked out well for y'all. Yeah, apparently watching on the big TV makes it easier to see all the things. Oh, good. I'm glad he enjoys watching, Jensen Angel. Thank you. That's super sweet. Okay, we've got these 2 here. And then we're going to move down and across from this one. We're actually possibly not gonna finish what I wanted to with this strand, so we're actually gonna move on to the next color after the next stitch. And then we'll pick up the rest when we come through and do these rows next time. Or not next time I'm live, but on the next pass, I should say. No, I haven't seen anything about it, right? I think I was asking Sassacast if Sassacast had ever been hate rated. Because I keep hearing about it, and knock on wood, it hasn't happened to me, but I want to be prepared. Or 35. Of course, we don't have very much 435. I am definitely gonna have to check that out, Sassacast. And for those of you who don't know, Sassacast is also a streamer, and they are cross-stitching the Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, I think you're on right now? And it's super cool, and you should check them out if you haven't already. Ah, that makes sense, Sassacast. Very cool. Thank you for the tip. I will definitely be using that. Yeah, Sassacast is is super cool. I highly recommend you follow her if you're not already. Okay, got that done. We are definitely stitching slow today, but I think it's because it's been mostly confetti. And there's only so much you can do to speed up the confetti.
Let me have fun with you, my love. Look at the way you move, I love. Making my knees go loose, so smooth. Like what I see in you. When I'm going mad, let's rendezvous. When I'm feeling bad, when I feel sad, let's rendezvous. Rendezvous.
Okay, we've got 3 more of this color. 1.
Let me have fun with you, my love. Look at the way you move,
2.
I love. Making my knees go loose,
3.
so smooth. Like what I see in you.
And our next color is 3853. And we're gonna fill in more of this yellowish area. That's guys, I imagine the piece you're working on uses a lot of these like orangey yellows that I'm using right now. Okay, cool. My headphones are 96% charged. I can finally unattach my head from the computer. Like, you gotta know these colors well, girl. So I'm gonna start at this one at the top. And then one here. Leaves 2 more in that next row, which are 2 different colors. And then one here. We're doing kind of that zigzag pattern down. And then we've got 2. Drop my needle. Magnet picked it up for me. Got these 2. We might actually have enough to finish this whole section, this whole color here, because there's 3 more and then 2 confetti. And if we can't get to the confetti with this strand, it's just gonna have to stay and be a problem for future Felicia, because I filled in all of the mandatory stuff in the area that we're working in. Okay, and then we've got... Oh, we're not going to be able to get to that last confetti one. That's a bummer. Maybe if I loop finish it, do I want to loop finish it? Nope. Not worth it. Not worth the struggle. Okay, so we got all of that but 1. And we're gonna put away 3853 and pull out 3774. Which has a little bit of confetti in the top, and then some right next to each other. Let's see how much floss we have. Oh, this is a full strand. Okay. So we're gonna stitch those 5 that are right next to each other on the left-hand side of the peach color, and then we're gonna tie off and jump and fill in those confetti stitches with the leftover floss that we have. Excuse me. Okay. So here. Two. 3 and 4 and then the 5, and then we'll tie off and we'll go get those 4 confetti stitches, and we are going to travel between those because they will get stitched over. Tying off. And then we're going to tie back on here. one there. This one up here. We're going to travel all the way across down here. Now, when you are traveling a good distance, you do want to watch the tension of the floss. I like to try to leave it a little loose so it doesn't warp the fabric. And then I know it'll get stitched over as I work through it. And this one has floss to go under, so I'm able to pull it through and under. Okay, got those 4 done. We'll tie off this color. Our next color is going to be 950. And there's 7 stitches of 950. Got a little bit more confetti to finish off this area, it looks like. There's like 12 squares left in the square we're working on, and there's 9 different colors. It's always fun when that happens. At least you can't have more colors than you have stitches. 950 is next. Okay, so we're going to start with this one up here. Run under the back to secure it. Got one here. Down one. And diagonal over to the left. Got one here. And then a last one diagonal and over to the left before we travel across. And fill in this area. And there we go. Okay. We do have ads starting soon, FYI. And then 950 gets put away. And our next color is gonna be 680, and there's only 2 stitches of it. I don't think I can get it done before ads start though, but I can get the needle prepped. Oh, this is a long length. I don't know which idiot cut this, and you know, all of the idiots working on this are me. It's a very long length. Okay, and then you've got one here. I might be able to get this done before ads start, actually. That would be lovely. And the next one, nope, there we go.
I've gotta go with the flow of the ocean, with the rain in my heart. Gotta let your love rain down on me and wash over these scars. I've been beaten down by rocks that guard the sea. And then you came and rescued me with your love and pulled me into the deep.
Oh man, I just bit my tongue like really hard. Ugh. So excuse me if I like groan in pain for a minute. Welcome back. Welcome to StitcherX. I'm Flea, and I'm here to live, laugh, and craft with compassion. The Nerd Nook is an environment safe for everyone. Our only rule is no hate. We know some nerds are chatty and some nerds are lurky, so feel free to enjoy the stream however you like. I'm willing to discuss anything and everything, so drop questions or comments in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, you'll enjoy our Discord and switching from TikTok to Twitch. Click the link in my bio for all my socials, my website, merch, and that switch to Twitch. Welcome to the Nerd Nook. I'm glad you're here. I'm stitching a 1/12 scale Sistine Chapel ceiling by Michelangelo. It will be 1.9 million stitches and will measure 48 inches by 110 inches when it's finished. It has 288 DMC colors and will use 750 skeins. Right now I'm working on part 1 of 5. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in chat. Thank you for posting the Discord, Magpie. I appreciate you. Okay, our next color we have 977. We got a couple of stitches of. I gotta decide how I want to tackle that. Oh, thank you, Magpie. We're just having an appreciation fest. Raise your hand if you want to be told that I appreciate you, because truth be told, I appreciate all of you. But if you want a particular shout out, let me know. Happy Appreciation Fest 2024. Yes, exactly. Everyone should feel and be appreciated. It's such a lovely feeling to feel appreciated. Oops, wrong area. Too far, too far. Okay, we're gonna mark those off. We've got 5 more stitches in this square, and they are all different colors. So we're gonna get these knocked out as quickly as we can. And then we'll move into our next column. 977 gets put away. And next we have 420. I'm a child. Then we're gonna just do the one off of 420. Which only has 637 stitches in part 1 of 5. We're coming up on some sections in the next area that, yes, will have a lot of confetti, but eventually there's a huge chunk of stuff that needs to be like color blocked. in this area, like right here, and we're getting there. 420 gets put away and marked off, and then we're gonna pull out 3852 for a single stitch. My coworker told me the other day that if I really wanted to be bold, I could do Michelangelo's Last Judgment after this one. And I was like, yeah, I don't know that I want to do another huge Michelangelo. I do think when we finish this square, I'm gonna log off. That'll have us finishing 2 squares. We'll be a little shy of our minimum goal, but my goal is to do some stitching off the clock today, or off the live today. I really gotta start doing more of that. Because I like to take breaks from my stitching, and I feel like it is bad streaming etiquette to like go on and off lives, you know? Also, I don't like being live when Annette is home, because she says I'm very loud and disruptive. I feel like we made some good progress today. Come on. There we go.
But those chains around your finger, you're too quick to criticize my smooth
Okay, 2 more colors.
of lies. I'll be getting clever, only liquid fills your
The
eyes.
next one is not letting me pick it.
Is my little mind.
It has 5 stitches. Oh, it's got a little bit more than 5. It does have that one, a couple of confettis, but I think I'm going to leave those over there depending on how much floss we have.
Forget that you were taken when you're taken by surprise. Stained crimson lips on the tracks you leave.
778 gets put away, and we pull out 437.
Guess you won't be missing what you never seem to miss. And bones and jagged pieces on the left here to explain. Take your dagger off to see, go back to where you came. Knock down my kindest lover in the grave that you have made. Whisper words of mourning for attention never gained. Cold heart, you're nothing but a cold heart.
Okay. Oh, I can't feel my toes. Time to shift that position. It's cutting off circulation to my toesies. Okay, so we've got these two here. Got our little diagonals. And then... Oh, thank you for the stretch, Magpie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, that one is tied off. And then our last color for today is going to be 783, which is kind of a pretty color. And we're only gonna do these little stitches right here. I think it's a new length, maybe. Yep, new length. Magpie, you want to start looking for someone to raid? Please, I don't think Katie's on anymore either. I think you're the only mod on. Thank you. Okay, we'll check out Cartoon Therapy. I don't think I've rated them before, so we'll do that. That's not what I want. Okay, 4 more stitches to go. I'm gonna do 3 of them Danish. We're a little further behind than I wanted to be today after 2 hours, but I think that confetti really kicked our butts. So we are finishing today at 2:35, which is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So we're gonna tie this off and then go raid cartoon therapy. I'd like all of you to know how much I deeply appreciate you. You are wonderful and awesome, and I appreciate that you want to spend time with me and hang out. It means the world to me. Attention is the hottest commodity in the world right now, and it means a lot that you want to give me yours. And now we are gonna go check out cartoon therapy. Okay, we will go check it out soon. Thank you guys all so much. I'll see you soon.